Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20 plus years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the distributor cap and rotor on this 2000 Chevy Blazer with the 4.3 liter. Same as a lot of the different vehicles, a lot of different GM vehicles with the 4.3 liter V6. Only tools you'll need on this vehicle are a T15 and T20 Torx drivers. Those are screws with the little star-shaped heads, and you'll see what I mean in the video. Okay, so we're looking at the battery here, and then the engine. And your distributor cap is right in behind in the center. Okay, and you can see I've done a little work here already. I've wiped down the ends of the plug wires, and I've labeled them with numbers that correspond to the numbers on the cap. 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, and 3, and then 2, 4, and 6, and then the coil for C. And once you have these marked, what you want to do is twist them and then pull, and they're never that easy to get off. Okay, so you pull all of them off. Just make sure you mark them first so you know where to put them back on. Okay, so due to the congestion over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbolt the cap first. And you can see one of the bolts is right there. That's a T20 Torx bit. And then just opposite this indent right here, okay, that's where the other screw is, and I can't really get the camera down in there, but you want to remove those two T20 Torx screws. So here's my T20 Torx driver. I am going to fast forward through just removing those screws. One thing, just make sure you do not drop them. Be very careful as you're taking them out that you don't drop them down in behind and lose them. Now that I have the cap up, I can pull it clear these hoses a little bit. And get a better grip on these wires. Pull them. Okay, and there's my cap. And you can see how these contacts are burnt somewhat. Okay, that's an indication that this has got some wear on it. Okay, and now with that cap out of the way, you can see here's our rotor, and it's got two T15 screws holding it on. And again, we'll fast forward through here, and again, just make sure you don't lose those screws. Those screws fall out, and here's the cap, and it too has got some definite wear on the contact there. Okay, so here's my new rotor, and it actually has two pins next to the screws, and then there's another locating pin right here that correspond. Okay, so you can really only put it on one way. Just make sure it goes on. Make sure it goes on and down nicely. Okay, so there's our new rotor installed. New cap. Coil wire, the one with the 4, goes onto the passenger side. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that I don't have any wires in the way. Put the cap down on, and it has a flat spot on here so that it can only go on one way. So now take our T20
screws. Be very careful not to drop them. Okay, so make sure the cap is on there nice and firm. And the new cap has a little bit smaller numbers, but still you can see there's 3. Okay, 1 and 5. Okay, obviously make sure you push them all the way on. And over here, got 6. Four. That's 2. Okay. And then our coil wire. Let's see. Where'd he go? Okay, so now it should be ready to fire up.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.